All right, I'm gonna just make a quick part two. It's gonna be short. I got 20 minutes left. It says, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed. Wait, it says, and the serpent cast out a flood, cast out of his mouth water of as a flood after the woman, that she might cast, no, cause her to be carried, that he might cause her to be carried away. So with the lies and the media and criminalizing our people and just constantly having the camera pointed towards us and what we're doing, you know, all the way down from the YNs, all the way down from the crazy murderous. Some of them are crazy, some of them are murderous Israelites, all the way to the gang banging and to the drug lords that won't quit selling to our people, which are our own people. All that kind of news, you know, anything that he can do, but they're evil. They are paying. They about to finish paying for our evil. We about to finish paying for our evil. White man ain't start paying for his evil yet, not at all. So his evil is great. It is extremely great, to the point to where Yahweh Shem Yahushai is like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my people out the way. They at the end of their punishment. It's about to be over, but your punishment is about to begin. So now what you gonna do? Because I'm almost done with them. I'm about to get started with you, and your shit ain't gonna be pretty. All the way from day one, all the way from the moment where you start to feel pain, ain't nothing gonna be pretty for this man. So it says, it says, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. So what the Bible, no, what it's saying is that when people said that we was not the chosen children of Israel, it was too many artifacts that was popping up. The prophets did too much homework. It was too much proof going around describing the Israelites as being black. No, and you know, the Negroes, Mexicans, and Indians are the 12 tribes of Israel. It was just too much. It was just too much. And this other Israelites around the world standing up for their nationality too. So it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So that's what the serpent is going to do. He's going to go and attack the prophets. He's going to try to round them up. He's going to try to catch us followers and all that. And he's going to try to destroy us because we have the truth. Hopefully that's going to stop the coming. Hopefully that's going to stop Israel from being on the rise. But the new covenant has already been sealed. And on top of that, there's nothing that you can do because the Lord made a promise and he's going to stick to his promise. That's what's going to happen. I don't really care. I'm about to call an Uber and then I will be out of here. This nigga irritated. He want to stay the biggest movie star. He want to stay the richest. He want to stay irrelevant. He wants to stay on the red carpet. You know, he wants to stay the owner of the record labels. And he way in the background. And the funny part about it is that the niggas that get the celebrity status And the niggas that become rappers and actors is getting more attention than the people that own them. So he like in the shadows. The white man is in the shadows and controlling all of that, you know? And nowadays, more and more, these people do not care about him. They do not give a fuck about the white man. Like, okay, here's a comparison. Oh, this white man is the owner of Drake. So he coming up to the females like, yeah, I run Drake. Yeah, I run this and that. Yeah, I got all the money. But the white girls and the black girls is like, yeah, that's nice to meet you and all that, but where's Drake? They don't even care about this nigga. This nigga just a regular man with some money. They want to see Drake, okay? And they want to go see him rather than going to go see the owner of Drake. You get the comparison? They don't give a fuck about him. Come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Come on. All right, this is, we're going to read the King James Version. It says, King James Obadiah chapter 2, verse 14. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. And this could go into the Ashkenazis and the white man, in my opinion. It says, the Ashkenazis, which are the fake Jews that run Israel today. So it says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Oh, he talking to the white people altogether. Whose habitation is high, and that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So that's them wicked ass corporate white niggas that be owning the jails that they cast our people in. They be owning the McDonald's all the way down to Starbucks, all the way up to the gyms, Planet Fitness, to these apartment complexes, these slums that they be stuffing the Israelites in, all the way to the richest areas, and they be in these high-ass corporate buildings, you know, the buildings bigger than the Twin Towers or the Stratosphere out here. They be in these high-ass buildings talking about who shall bring me down to the ground. I run everything. I control everything. And there's nobody that can stop me. But guess what? He by himself because don't nobody like his bitch ass. That's what's happening. And the white man is getting clowned. Yeah, you can have all that. But there's other things in the world besides what you got. It's more to life than just money and power and death and guns and owning things. That shit is boring, man. And over time, the biggest consumer is the white man. That's what nobody don't know. That he's the biggest consumer. He's the biggest consumer, and all he doing is hoarding up a bunch of shit and buying up a bunch of shit that he don't need. That's more than necessary. Why the Israelites is living simple lives. You know, the Israelite brother is getting himself in order, you know, going to the gym, making himself look better, doing what he can, stacking up his money, finding other ways to get more money, you know, building platforms, all kinds of things, little simple things, the small things that's making him major. It's making him major. He ain't got to do all of this corporate shit. He ain't got to get all rich. That shit is not it's not what you need. So I was watching this movie called Fight Club, and Fight Club told the truth. This is 1999 with Brad Pitt and this other guy. And the other guy's a great actor too. This shit was crazy. But the white guy, he was a corporate member of some corporate. Member of a corporate group. And he was doing so good at his job. But to the funny part about it is that day after day he realized that how much of a loser he was, that he wasn't nothing, that the things and that everything that he had, he wanted something more. This wasn't what he wanted to be. Some skinny bony ass rich corporate member. That's exactly what he was. Yeah, and he had the best motels, he had the best places, he traveled the world, he got paid to do what he do, but guess what? He was bored of his lifestyle. So this is what happened. He started conjuring up out of his stress and out of his struggles. This is the funniest part about the movie. This is where Brad Pitt come in at. Out of his stress, out of his struggles, and out of extreme pressure, and the thought of just being a loser for the rest of his life, he conjured up this buff guy named Tyler Durden. Right? Now, Tyler Durden was the dream sculpture of what he wanted to be. Everything in his dreams, rebellious. He hated the corporate system. He hated the government. He hated the money. He hated society. He hated all that. All he was ripped. He was beautiful. He was a fighter. And on top of that, he did everything that he wanted, which was drinking and smoking, and he just did. He was a free man. He was everything that this man wanted to be. So shortly after this part of him was conjured, his split personality became a living thing. He started doing a lot of stuff out of the ordinary. So he started getting multiple jobs. He started working multiple jobs out of nowhere. On top of that, he started an underground fight club, which is the theme of the movie, to release stress and all that. And then on top of that, he actually started to target the governments and these world banks or whatever through credit. And he wanted to blow these buildings up to drop the credit to zero to bring the collapse to America. That's what Tyler Durden wanted, to give everybody freedom, because this is the key. This is the quote that he made. People got more than what they need, and on top of that, the little stuff that they got is all that they need, which is true. And this is the point of what the white man is going through right now. That the Israelites, they don't really have nothing. We don't really have shit, but we still prospering, we still shining, we still grinding, and we becoming better and better. And we are in the spotlight rather than being in the darkness and in the backlight, in the back, in the crowd and all that. That's where the white man is. And in his mind, he like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be in the spotlight. I want to be in the crowd. I want everybody to like me. I want everybody to admire me. Look what I got. I got the chains on. Well, he ain't got the chains on. All this white man got on is a black ass monkey suit, probably some glasses, and driving a fucking McLaren. Oh, that's nice and all of that, but you don't have the spotlight. You don't have the attention. You don't have all the bitches on you, and everybody is gravitating to Jacob. You're not glistening like he is. You're not ripped like he is. You're not beautiful like he is. And he don't even have much to nothing. He depend on you to get his money. He depend on him to make his money. But that's not what he wants. He wants the fame. He wants the attention. He wants the glamour. This is what the black people have that they don't have, that he don't have. And he realized, like, damn, like I'm not even happy with the life that I got. I don't even care about this power. I want to be like Israelites. I want to be like the black man. I want to be like him. How do I get like him? And that's exactly what the fuck is happening. And like I said, for the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Jacob is the one that created everything. He's the one that created him through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai. He created them, and he's the God of this world. So regardless of the fact, the person that's in the place of Jacob right now, I know God, he's just a man. And he doesn't even have the spiritual part about him. That's what makes him a loser. He wasn't blessed. He wasn't chosen. Yeah, but like the Lord said, yeah, whatever. You can have the gold rocks. You can have the gold, silver that you done rob from these Indians, that you rob from Africa. You rocking all the precious stones and all of that. You got the beautiful castles. You go into space whenever you want to. You go into space whatever you want to. You got the beautiful bomb-ass houses. But guess what? Your women is leaving you. Everybody hates you because you an evil-ass bastard. You like taking and robbing everything, stealing everything. You starting all of this shit. You threatening the world with nuclear destruction because you're falling out of power. You pissing off your own allies. Nobody likes the white man. Everybody is leaving him. And in time, that's how it's going to be. And in time, that's how it's going to stay. It's going to change because right now Israel is on the rise through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Through his son Yahushai. All love and all praises go to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Because this is what he's doing. He putting us back where we belong. And soon, when it's all said and done and he out the way, we're going to take all his riches. We're going to take everything. And we're going to take the world back. And we're going to be on top. And he ain't going to be nothing. He ain't going to have shit. So he on the decline regardless of the fact. He on the decline bad. It's over with for him. So it's just a funny, little thing that I wanted to bring up. It's kind of late. So I'm closing out. I'm about to get ready to make my way to this basketball court. But you know, that's my message to these white men that's watching. That's my message to them. You're losing. You can have all of that. Have the guns, have the power, you know, have all the money in the world. You hoarding all the money, all these allegorical old ass niggas and all these evil ass sons that they passing it down to, teaching them all that wicked ass shit. Guess what? Everybody hates you. Nobody likes you. Everybody is leaving you. There's nothing more worse than you being a rich man and you still invisible. Nothing's working for you. And with that, call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai and name Yahushai. I'm out of here. This will just be a quick part 2. And much love to anybody that's listening besides them. And with that, Shalom.